every bit of it, dude, is either government, FEMA, or insurance work. They think that they're going to get paid the minute they're done. It's not how it works. Did he come in today? That's a miracle. He's not doing this fucking demo with a skid steer.
I went and caught myself with the boom. Dude, the fucking tabs unbolted.
It's still going to be trash left every fucking way. And then who's going to pay for that?
I know it looks like I had the dozer here, but it was just me and the skid steer.
I'm going to have another customer lose their fucking mind. I don't want to spend all night pulling the truck back up the hill.
We can't imagine what you're going through when you see all the devastation every day.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
And you did say last week that it was not a good time of year to do our job. And so if you can make a bigger difference somewhere else, like you could move our contract back if you need to do that.
That's okay. We probably would have done that, but we've got everything already in motion now. All the blocks and everything are on the way and stuff. You know, they're all bought and secured. So your job's a small enough job that, you know, we can get in and out there. The problem with the last job we were on was it was a job that started out about 3 times the size of yours and ended up like 10 times the size. That just destroyed our schedule, you know, and it put everything so far behind that we're now just scrambling and trying to get caught back up, you know.
Another thing we're really concerned about, and I wanted to share that with you too, is that, you know, the estimate was for 30 days and you weren't able to make it within that 30 days. And we're concerned, like, any of the materials or anything's going up, that's going to really put us in not a good situation. And
nothing has. It's because on your job, it's just a block and gravel for material that we're bringing in. The difference on the last job, why it changed, is someone had brought in a bunch of soil before us. It was bad soil. And it was over 100 loads of soil that they had brought in, and then they built a house on top of that. So
a house?
Yes, yeah, that's what we were. A house was sliding off the side of a mountain, and we had to go put a retaining wall up, thinking, you know, we were just securing the bottom of the slope. So when we started digging to get the good soil to put the wall in, we, you know, had to dig down through all that bad, trashy soil that someone had brought in, which is why the house was sliding. What was a very, very small job turned out to be an enormous project, you know. So, you know, yours is extremely different from that. And the only unknowns that, you know, we could run into on yours, which I explained to your husband, is where we were going to cut the dirt out of behind the building. If that ends up being really rocky, then we'd have to haul dirt in. And fortunately, as you know, there's more dirt than anyone can get rid of right now up there in Swannanoa, so.
I've been losing sleep over this, like, I'm sorry I have, but.
That's okay.
I just, like, all of those things I talked to you about, like, am I jumping in front of somebody? Like, I don't want to do that. You've eased I might be able to sleep.
I hope so. I think once we get started and you see it coming together, I think you'll feel a lot better about it. They're gonna go ahead and bring the excavator all the way up to the house right now. When they come, they've left a few minutes ago. We're gonna get the block and then probably get off the ground tomorrow, give it another day to dry up some, since that's so steep.
Thank you.
Sleep good tonight.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Bring up 2x6s of plywood back here. We're just gonna pull those tarps off and fix those broken rafter tails right there in the plywood. And then let's go ahead and pull this gutter off all the way.
Okay.
See what we can do about fixing that fascia board and fascia metal and soffit. And then Ramirez gonna come Sunday and do the shingles. I just want to get everything patched in for him.
Okay.
He can run it out.
Only here?
Yeah, that's it. Maybe in the top of that dormer there might be a hole.
Okay, I will too.
But we could leave him plywood while he's up there. He could fix it. But I'd just get all this gutter off and see if you can fix that soffit and stuff. We need to get some more soffit. Just let Nick know.
And
Probably need some metal.
metal?
Can you bring the brake back to the shop?
Oh, yeah, it's there.
Okay, all right. You probably need to get a roll of metal and bring it up here too for that.
Okay.
Then I'll call the gutter guy, have him come put gutter back on. We're probably gonna do something with this deck, so I'm not sure what yet. Let's do the Needs a new one, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you help build this deck in the front? No, we didn't. We built that deck a couple years ago.
Oh.
All right, let's start getting a material list together.
Your shingles, your one at Lowe's?
Yeah, I'm gonna That's why I was just looking to see how the boots are where. I'm gonna text you just real quick. You'll have the list before you get to Lowe's if you're dropping those off on the way. We're gonna get them all on one trip. There's a lot, it's 35 squares, so that's 105 bundles. So just make a couple trips up here, offload them, put some around the back, some around the front. These boys can help you unload.
What all are we doing? Just patching, or you could? That's a lot for just that one spot.
We're doing the whole roof.
Okay, I was about to say.
We're just patching that back right now. Patching the wood that's broke.
I might pick up another sheet or two of plywood because we only had one good one at the shop.
Okay, that's fine. I'd like to have 2 or 3 here for when the roofers come.
All right.
Well, can you send Adrian a text or call and see if he will bring us a set of sockets out? We just had a hose come off.
Air hose?
It goes from the radiator. The hose come out from the clamp. We just need something to loosen the clamp to get there from the hose.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I seen that he had it off. I don't even know why he took it off of there. I'll tell him to come to you.
She was like, yeah, the card declined. She was like, you didn't use it, did you? I was like, no, I just got here. She was like, it declined for 6,035.
He put the wrong number in.
Okay, bet.
So just give him that pickup number.
Right.
Jake, the dude behind the pro desk is who just did it. So.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Yep. We can get started on some other shit while the block gets delivered.
You just want Legend to stay up here and unload block then, or?
Oh, did he come in today?
Yeah.
That's a miracle. You see on the left-hand side there behind that building where it's washed? The first thing that we have to do is walk the machine off this fucking steep-ass bank to start a cut for the wall. It's probably still too wet right now. Just wait for now. Just come on back here. Someone can go get the 317 and bring back here. We're gonna knock this little driveway job out real quick. She's wanting it done before Christmas. So we're gonna get the 317 and the skid steer over here. Maybe you can move the skid steer and Legend can get started on it while Nathan and Matt go get the 317 and bring it to this job.
Yep.
I see. We're just waiting on Vince to get here. We're gonna follow him.
Whatever it would take to get the property back to normal to where it could take on another trailer.
Is there silt and stuff built up on the property there?
You know, there was a lot of, of course, mud and dirt that washed up on the property, and maybe just flatten it out with a bobcat after the trailer was gone is really all I could think of it would need, but I'm not really sure.
Okay. We wouldn't really know until we started digging for the sewer lines, stuff like that, to see how much any of that might be messed up. But
yeah.
We can, send over a number for the removal of the mobile home and, minor prep to get it ready to pull a new one in there. Looks like there's a chain link fence and some bushes and stuff in front of that. Would you want all that gone so you can pull the new one in?
Yeah.
All right. You want me to just send something over to your email?
Yeah, if you could, and then I'll submit it to FEMA, and if they decide to move forward with helping her out, then we'll get you to go ahead and do it.
All right, man. I'll send this over to you today.
All right, bye.
All right, bye-bye. Waste of time.
While he's done over.
We got stage 1 of it done. Now they want us to put it all back to like it was before the storm with those planter boxes and the river rock and stuff like that. We're gonna start on that next couple of days, I guess, and then I think that they're wanting us to demo the back part of the building and pull that concrete out and redo it. The tap room, the front of it's all fine, but the whole back's destroyed.
I've been hauling boulders. I don't guess nobody's hauling. I don't know why people want to haul shot rock and boulders.
I've been seeing they're sending all these trucks home.
I hope so. I had to sit in line. I got 2 loads at one day, and I sit in line, which I was doing about the air on that, and sit in line all day long. I was like there right at 7. It took me 2.5 hours to get my first load.
Yeah, in the mornings it's ridiculous down there.
I'd have like 5 trackhoes down there loading trucks.
Them quarries are making a fortune right now, ain't they?
You ought to think that pump and start blowing it up.
Yeah, I know. If there was rock out there, I would, but we ain't hit rock nowhere there, which is good, But yeah, there ain't no rock anywhere that we've dug.
Well, then we over and get the bacon candy.
All right, man, I'll see you. Takes us a little bit in the creek, pull some of that trash. We'll pull some of it out. The creek did go straight through, and now it's turned. They're gonna leave it turned like this and not go out that way, but there's a bunch of silt and stuff that we can pull. Someone on the hoe can clear right here and go in and pull it back and throw it over here to the skid steer. And they can run around and put it along that bank, and we can pull that bank back just a little bit at the top all the way through. So blend it back in. The old driveway is fixed. I'm gonna put a pipe in, I think here. this lowest point. Oh yeah, see how that ditch is right there? So we just need to pipe across and it can just bleed right into that ditch. That's it. Oh, this is pretty decent from here down, but there's a part down here we can get them on saw cutting out when they replace the pipe.
They want only, I want the whole thing.
Yeah, all the way from this asphalt down here back to the bridge.
What rock and bring?
We'll put on ABC on everything through here. Tell them to bring me a load of 3/4 first. This down here, we put this pipe back in. The pipe's really too short. So we need a saw cut a nice clean straight line on either side of it. Straight down. Pull that asphalt out, pull the pipe out. We'll put a 15-inch double wall plastic in there. Corta derecho por la pipa arriba. You wanna go get the mini and I'll start slicking this driveway out.
I'll have to find another way in down there. It's too deep right there.
Really?
They went above the track.
Terrible on undercarriage. I don't know what time he'll get here with the 317, but if it's going to be more than a couple hours, you'll already have everything out of the creek. Tell him to call you when he's coming back.
You really don't even need it.
Yeah, just tell him to take it to the office. Leave it on the trailer.
I don't even know if you can get it across that bridge. They'll rip it up.
Yeah, we'll be on the wood. You gonna lay that bank back with that?
It's all soft. It won't take long. I'll just go find somewhere in the creek down here.
Take out whatever you need to. I know it looks like I had the dozer here, but it's just me and the skid steer. I got a speeding ticket I'd like for you guys to try to handle for me.
How fast did they say you were going?
86.
Okay, 86 and a what?
65. And I have a CDL. But I wasn't in a CDL truck, I was in my pickup truck. Anything 15 or over, they could pull your CDL. So as long as it doesn't look like that, that's all that matters to me. Tell them to brake, tell them right here. Put all these job notes in Jobber for you. We're kind of doing two jobs in one here. So up here, we're gonna continue from this gravel just to level this out. We're getting the dirt from that down there.
Like taking that bank out and stuff?
Yeah, what they want to be able to do is drive down their driveway and stay on this side of the carport. They go through where those pavers are at and have like a circle they can turn around in. Where the silt fence is at, we're gonna pull that back just a little bit enough to have a little riprap as well in. Okay. And it'll come out and go into that basin right there. Right now the dirt's like right against the curb, so we just need to pull it back a little bit. And then they're gonna mulch the slopes. So I think we'll end up pulling this slope back some. The water line and the power line right here, but decommissioned. They had an RV up here at one point.
They're not gonna use it no more.
But the biggest thing is just start down there. pulling that dirt back.
Am I messing with any of these trees or anything?
Nah, he said that he might have someone come cut some trees, but I'll ask him what he wants done on those. But you'll probably stay, see that road?
Yeah.
It'll probably stay in because it's about the same grade as this.
Yeah.
So you're kind of just taking that island off, you know? So you won't fuck with none of those.
There ain't nothing buried through here, though.
Nope, power water sewer's all on the other side. The only thing that you'll see in the ground is this stuff here. I'm trying to get your skid steer here in just a little bit so you can just pull it, throw it up the hill, and then they can plow it up here. Or should I bring the dozer? Probably better the dozer, huh? Faster.
I like the dozer.
Better load the dozer up. Bring it over here. It'll probably be 4:30ish before I get over here with it. That thing got fuel?
I mean, it'll last today.
All right. I guess just plan on coming over here tomorrow with the 450 truck. I'm gonna send them laborers to clean this road. Truck's running out of fuel. I know you went and measured that gutter for me on that garage the other day, and I wanted to let you know I've got another one that I need you to do. Tree fell, hit the house, busted the fascia, softened up. We've replaced all that. We're gonna replace the roof on Sunday. So anytime after that, I'd like for you to throw some gutter up there. It's roughly about 80 feet, all white. So I don't know if you just want to bring the material there and do it, or if you want to go out and measure it. If you do, give me a call and I'll send you the address. Thanks, man. See ya.
That bolt comes out every hour, dude.
We got you something. Mick with you?
Yeah, he's on the skid steer, spreading gravel.
Is gravel coming fast?
Just 2 loads. He says he can't go anymore.
It's 4:30. Where is Nate? I've seen him come through town.
Nate, he just went back to the shop with a second load of junk.
So you're coming back?
There's nothing else here.
I'm gonna tell him to go get the dozer.
I bring the dozer here over to that dirt job. That bank all the way down there is washed out too.
That's on the other side of the ditch though, right?
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. You can stop at the ditch. Yeah, it's seeding Charlie's banks, I guess. They're done out of them pipe and gravel. How'd you put pipe in?
I told him not to spread that whole pile, to throw that pipe.
They got 3/4 down there? All ABC?
Yeah.
I told him
There's
bring.
no 3/4 there. You want to throw that pipe in quick, or do you want me to go get straw?
Probably shouldn't put the pipe in until we have 3/4.
Yeah.
You need to put 3/4 around it so it don't settle.
He pointed that way and said someone had, or that way, said someone had 3/4. I don't know what it was.
That way is explosive.
Yeah, that's what it was.
He can get it tomorrow. We can do a seed and straw tomorrow too.
This is like soft as shit down here, but it's all that sand. What do you want to do over here on this other side?
You got Jobber app on your phone? Pull it up real quick. Good afternoon, Vincent. You got a schedule. This is the job you're on. And scroll down. Here's all the details. Make sure we didn't miss nothing. I tagged you in Legend's job too. Need to make sure his is done right.
You want to take that to the car path tomorrow then? Just come here in the morning.
Put the pipes in him. I met with the HOA today there and stuff, so the customer knows that something's going on. So you got all the metal and shit out of it.
Or one more piece, but I can't get to it. I'll have to get it by hand. It's too deep. Whoever worked on that thing last, dude, I'm killing them. This bank right here gave away.
Oh.
And I went and caught myself with the boom. Dude, the fucking tabs unbolted. I almost fucking flew out of the thing.
Look in that box and see if the bolts are there.
I was like, I know I didn't fucking flip it, but I don't know how I'm looking at the ground.
All right, I'm gonna go help move the dozer, I guess.
You want us just to spread this and head out?
Come over there or something. Are you doing that demo across the street from your spot?
No, I don't know who's doing that.
I seen that Takahoochie over there. I didn't know if that was you or not. I thought surely Jeremiah's not doing this fucking demo with a skid steer.
No, that ain't me. I don't know who. Man, all this work is Tom Johnson work, these house demos. They must all be out of town.
They are. A lot of them are out
And
of
it
town.
ticks me off that nobody local gets this working.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know, if you go on Facebook right now, every motherfucker on every one of those pages is talking about being screwed out of money, and it's because they all came here from out of town on a hope and a prayer and a roll of the dice, thinking they're gonna get rich. Well, that's not how all this shit works, you know. No one had any of their shit lined up. No one had contracts signed, you know.
Right.
And every bit of it, dude, is either government, FEMA, or insurance work. They think that they're gonna get paid the minute they're fucking done, you know. I mean, that's not how it works, you know.
Yeah, you're right. I'd like to at least have an opportunity to work at it. It's the awfulest mess out there you've ever seen.
Yeah, I've heard about it. I ain't been out there yet, but I heard it was gnarly.
Listen, the funniest thing is they bring it in on a single axle dump truck, and instead of dumping it, they unload it with a track hoe, and then load it on another truck with a track hoe.
Damn, they must be getting paid by
And
the
they
hour.
said, I stopped one day and I was like, dude, why are you not dumping that brush off that truck? He's like, it'll get stuck. I said, you got a track over here. Push it out. Like, what are you talking about?
That's why they don't have no work at home and they've come rushed here to do stuff, you know?
It's hilarious. I'm just like, man, this is the biggest fiasco I've ever seen.
Yeah. It's a shit show everywhere you go. And the thing is all these guys that are tearing all this shit down and leaving it by the road, man, it's gonna look like holy fucking hell forever, dude. Because FEMA may come and get the bulk of it, dude, but it's still gonna be trash left every fucking where, you know. And then who's gonna pay for that, you know?
I told you yesterday because I thought I passed you going up 70. I suppose I got my machine home. I got my broke machine back to the house. I feel so good about it.
It does feel good to have it home anyway. I don't care if it's broke or not. It wasn't me. It was one of my guys. I don't drive that truck no more. I got another new Denali truck. He drives that truck for work.
Yeah, it must be nice to let your employees drive a $100,000 truck around.
Man, I just don't worry about a payment, all, you know. As long as they go make the payment for it, I don't care.
What you ought to do is you just ought to make me a price, just come work for you, and I'll just quit.
You won't. You damn sure won't.
You make me enough money if I would.
What's the number?
The only bad thing about my crew is by 4 o'clock, they're ready to go to the house.
Good Lord. 4 o'clock, that's generous you're giving them, man. I know it's 2 o'clock in reality.
Yeah, you're right. Today we did work till 3. All right, buddy. I'll hold it back.
I'll see you, man. Like, surely you don't think we're going to load the dozer and then turn it around? Oh, he's already stuck. Yeah, tell him to just hang tight till we get there with the dozer, because he fucking went and got the Mac again now, and we're bringing it to the same goddamn place. Bet he don't have what to
trailers, you know, they only got diff lock, power, and 2 wheels. They don't have.
They don't have a divider.
They're thinking they're gonna have a problem just getting up this main hill.
Oh, very good possibility, dude. I broke a goddamn axle and ripped my bumper off on that fucking hill. They really should have that paved, man. And I kind of got in a little bit of an argument with that president there, the HOA, about that, because anything over 12% that feeds more than 3 houses is supposed to be paved. You know, that's North Carolina code. You know, yeah, I tore my fucking truck all to hell getting in and out of there one day. So the skid steer should, well, I don't know. The skid steer would pull better than my truck would, but a loaded semi, I don't know how well it's gonna do getting in there. You know,
got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 panels of truck. We talked to this fellow right here.
Those are fairly light, though, I think.
What would be the time that we need a little dozer up there? How long would that take?
Have to pay someone to move that thing at this point, so I'd be contingent on them, and I'm gonna have another customer lose their fucking mind if I pull it off of their job. I think the skid steer would pull him in there, though. I'd be very surprised if it wouldn't. Let's try that, I guess, and if you think you need the dozer, let me know as soon as you can. All right, thanks. So everybody in the YouTube comments that was like, oh, you shouldn't drive your fucking truck in there if you... Point fucking proven, dude. Multiple people can't get in and out of that development. I don't want to spend all night pulling the truck back up the hill. Dugging it out. So. Y'all heading to the shop?
Yeah.
All right.